Welcome, race fans, to the All-American Sim Racing Network's presentation of the All-American Racing League's Orr Lawncare Truck Series. I'm your host, David Hillbilly Hera, and in the booth with me, as always, is David Lafano. David, we're here at Worldwide Technology Raceway for the WWTRaceway 150. What should we expect here as qualifying is getting underway?
Yeah, this is a fun track, a little bit different. Two totally kind of different corners. Uh, should put on a good race here tonight. A little bit driver shortage. I'm not sure if that's due to some NFL playoff football this weekend or what's going on, but we've got looks like about 9 drivers. But yeah, this is a fun track. You're going to see them downshifting, probably down in turns 1 and 2, possibly down in 3 and 4, on older tires. So looking for a good race tonight.
Absolutely, I wouldn't expect anything less than even with a smaller field here, they always put on some good racing. And if you're interested in running this series, get a hold of us at facebook.com/All-American Racing League or facebook.com/Orr Lawncare Truck Series. Okay, this track's 1.25 miles in length. It's up in Madison, Wisconsin. Current ambient temperature 68 degrees, clear skies, 2 mile per hour wind. Let's see where we are with some qualifiers out here as we can hear the trucks there on track. '16 finishes up his qualifying run there. That was Kyle Purcell. Yeah, let's take a look at while these guys are finishing up here. Let's take a look at our current points for this series. Get that display brought up for us here. All right, in the first position in points is Sean Purcell. Second is last year's champion Christian Delgado. Third would be Travis Rodriguez, who doesn't appear to be making the field tonight. Hopefully he gets a late entry here, but doesn't look like he's here. Rodney Uberpacker is fourth. Adam Angerstein's fifth. Kyle Purcell is sixth. Seventh is Nathan Christensen. Eighth is Tyrone Yo. Scott Leonard is ninth. Doug Yates is 10th. 11th is Donald Manning. And 12th is Anthony Reiner. So there's our top 12, and top 12 will move on from the regular, once the regular season finishes up. We are, however, just in race 4 here, so we still have a ways to go.
Yeah, so we're missing, a few of our points contenders. So hopefully, it could be that they either don't own this track, which is a good possibility, or they're off doing some personal things, which we completely understand. But nonetheless, looks like 8 trucks will take the green here tonight. So no doubt that they'll still put on a good show for us.
Absolutely, as we should be getting ready. It looks like Adam Angerstein's the only truck not to have taken a lap thus far. I don't see that Adam's rolled out on track. Oh, that squeaking. Sorry for the squeaking at home, folks. I broke my racing seat the other night, and it now makes a lot of noise. So I'm gonna try to lessen that as much as I possibly can on my side, but I apologize for the inconvenience there. Looks like the time's gonna have to run out of qualifying here, Dave. I'm not sure how much time we have left in that session. Okay, yeah, it looks like we got 30 seconds left here, so we're gonna we're just going to hang out right now and wait for them to grid up. I believe they're only going to run 1 lap and then go green. So we'll should be getting ready to grid in the next 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, so it looks like the two brothers, Kyle and Sean Purcell, will be on your front row tonight.
Yeah, Kyle Purcell getting the pole with Sean Purcell in second, Christian Delgado in third. Nathan Christensen hopped up to fourth. Fifth is Tyrone Yo. Outside of row three, there will be Don Manning in sixth. Rodney Uberpacker will start seventh, and Adam Engerstein will round out the field in eighth. This may be the type of race that really falls right into, Adam Engerstein's hands here. And the reason I say that is if he takes the green, or if he fields here, I'm trying to see if he's gridded. He has not gridded yet, but he's always really quick early on. He doesn't have a whole lot of trucks to pass here.
Yeah, we talk about that quite often. Anytime Adam Engerstein's in a race, he always seems to be a pretty quick truck. So we'll see. Like you said, we'll see if he grids up here. He was the only one that did not take time.
Still not seeing that 9. Adam is in the Discord with the other drivers, so he may be having some technical issues there, or maybe he's now gridded. So the 9 did make the field. We have an 8 truck field for tonight. Should be some pretty exciting racing among these 8 drivers as they're going to beat and bang, try to get the best points they can for tonight. We're rolling off. This is the WWT Raceway 150 for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series. Getting ready to go green. Kyle Purcell will lead brother Sean Purcell at the start of this race.
And also, anytime these two brothers are entered into a race together, sometimes we see a lot of fireworks between these two.
Yes, sir.
Super competitive with one another. So we'll see if any of that plays out here tonight. But looking forward to see how this goes. Last year's champion, Christian Delgado, starting behind these two. So I'm sure he's looking very strong on tonight as well.
Pace car's off. Green flag is in the air and they're off. The 00 works to the outside of the 16. Purcell 16 back to the inside. Looks like he's going to complete that pass. No, maybe hose down there just a little bit. 00 gets a good run back to the outside. Door to door.
Just a little wiggle out of the 00 that's going to allow the 16 to kind of check out the way there for the moment.
Oh, as we have one around. Look at the 92 went around into the grass. He's down on the infield. Don Manning is getting going again. Wasn't in the way of any drivers, so the cautions will stay green, no caution. 16 and 00 are still battling for this lead up front. Nathan Christensen gets around the 13 of Christian Delgado to take over that third position. Now sets his eyes on the 00. Adam Engerstein making his way up the from 8th position, now in the 6th position, getting around Rodney Uberpacker. The battle up front, still underway. Purcell versus Purcell. So far they're playing nice, Dave, but we're only on lap 4 of 125 here.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this race. Keeping an eye on some of these drivers a little bit further back. As you said, Nathan Christensen was able to get around last year's champion Christian Delgado. But they are currently losing pace right now to the front two. A gap back to P3 is about 2 seconds now.
Yes, Delgado's working back to the inside of the 3, trying to reclaim that 3rd position. Gonna get dive down into, I believe, 1. Be clear of exiting 2. No, the 3 carries the momentum on the outside. No change up front. We'll stick with this battle for the 3rd position. Seems to be holding that position for now. 13 looking back to the inside, not able to make it happen. In front, Kyle Purcell is holding about a 0.3 of a second lead over brother Sean Purcell. Another 3 seconds back is the battle between Nathan Christensen and last year's champion Christian Delgado. Meeting up again as the 13 gets a good run to the inside of the 3 on exit. See what he can do getting down into 1. 3 gets a good run on that outside. 13 dives it down to the inside again. Can't make it stick. Oh, now he makes it stick. Oh, almost contact.
Yeah, had to get out of throttle. Here comes the 9 of Adam.
9. Wow, out of nowhere. Now we have 3, 9, 13. Throw a blanket over him, folks. Running right together on track. 3 seems to be pulling away just a little bit. Tyrone Yost says, I want to join this battle as he's running up on the back of the 13. It's a little ways back from here to about a little over a second and a half back to Rodney Uberpacker. Don Manning's currently, at least 1 lap down at this point. Yes, 1 lap down. Kyle Purcell stretching his lead out almost to a half a second. Lap 9 of 125 here, folks, in a 150-mile race for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series at Worldwide Technology Raceway. 9 gets a run. Good look to the inside of the 3. Makes it stick, and Adam is pulling away as the 3 slips up. 13 gaining a lot of speed now. He get around the 3. Side by side. Oh, they make contact. The 13 gets up into the 3. The 3 is into the wall.
Now Tyrone, that allows Tyrone Yo to kind of get back up there onto the back bumper of the 13.
You know, I know that driver in the 3 is he's not real happy with
something happened with Kyle Purcell. He's stopped down here on the front straight.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting going again.
Not sure if he had a equipment malfunction or what happened, but he just came right off the pace there in the middle of turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, I was trying to find a replay on that. Let's see what happens here as Sean passes him. Check this replay here, folks.
that will hand the lead over to his brother Sean Purcell.
Yeah, he just slows down, Dave. Not sure if he was trying to maybe make pit lane and missed it.
Not too sure, because he almost came to a stop there on the front stretch, like he had some sort of issue. Yeah, like you said, he is back going again here.
Your leader, Sean Purcell, the 000 Ford, out front by 3.8 seconds over Adam Engelstein, our biggest mover of the race today, up 6 positions. Christian Delgado is third. Tyrone Yo's in fourth. Right on the back bumper of the 13, maybe the best race on the track for the moment. Tyrone Yo flexing a little muscle here today. Like to see it. Glad we didn't talk to him before the race about it.
Yeah, we know how that turned out last time.
A few of those trucks get really close to that exit of 4 there. Made me a little nervous. Adam Engelstein making up a little bit of that time. I mean, he's right now to 4 seconds flat behind the leader. So he's gained a little bit here. We'll see what happens over the next few laps. They ran almost identical lap times the last time by, the first and second place did. And it looks like Sean picked it up, actually, about a tenth, a little over a tenth. Oh, it was Adam sideways. Holds on to it, no harm, no foul, just kind of kicked out, got me a little anxious as the battle still rages on here back for third position between Christian Delgado, Tyrone Yo, and Rodney Uberpacker. Another 5 seconds back to Kyle Purcell, who's made it around Nathan Christensen after Nathan's was hitting the wall there. The truck is pancaked him once on the right side. Kyle Purcell is about 5.6 seconds behind Rodney Uberpacker, Tyrone Yo, and Christian Delgado.
Yeah, kind of watching this battle with Tyrone and Delgado. Looks like Tyrone gets into the corner, has a much better corner entry, carries a lot more speed in, but really has to get on the binders a little bit more in the center, and that allows Delgado to kind of pull away from him on corner exit.
Let's see if we can jump on board with Mr. Tyrone Yo, since he's running one of those handy dandy GoPros for us. Yeah, as you were saying, Tyrone's getting in really deep into the turn there, into turns, group turns 1 and 2. Let's see what he does back here with 3 and 4. Yeah, Tyrone's getting it down there and apexing and wrapping that white line. I saw Christian have a hard time getting down there just now. Getting on board with Mr. Tyrone Yo out of York, Pennsylvania. Racing here in that number 2 Campbell truck today. There's the gap between the leader and Adam. This is about 4.25 seconds now after Adam's little slip up. Your leader, Sean Purcell, still making it happen up front. He'll be coming up on the lap truck of, I believe, Don Manning here shortly. can hear that Sean Purcell's shifting, like you said, down in 3 and 4, and 1 and 2.
Now we got Rodney Uberpacker back here in 5th position, trying to find a way around Tyrone Joe for the 4th spot.
Rodney out of Eugene, Oregon, running that number 5 Assault Motorsports entry. He's in the inside of the 2. He's going to try to get on the inside down into 3 here. And completes that pass. That puts Rodney up to 4th position. Just a couple seconds back of Christian Delgado. Check him out on twitch.tv/ChristianBoss13. Adams falling about 5 seconds off the leader. So he's losing time to Sean. Don't look now. The 16 truck is bringing it back into the scene here as he's running down Tyrone Yo. He's within a second and a half now of being back up for that battle for 5th. Now, Don Manning would like to see this caution happen real quick. Go ahead. That way he can get that lap back before falling down another lap. But he's going to need it here in a hurry, as the leader is not far behind him now, less than a straight away. Don running that 92 Ford No Bucks entry through No Bucks Motorsports.
Yeah, right now I think Sean Purcell's on cruise control. Now checked out there over 5.5 seconds over Adam Angerstein.
He got a little loose just as soon as you said that too, Dave. It was kind of funny. Your timing was impeccable. Didn't hurt him any on the clock, but you saw it kick out towards that wall a little bit. And the battle's heating up as the 16 moves to the inside of the 2 to try to take the 5th position away. Kyle Purcell on the move as he has now cleared the 2 of Tyrone Yo. I'm sure if we asked Kyle what happened, he'd just be like, man, I was just cooling my tires.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he had some sort of equipment malfunction of some sort that made him have to come to almost a stop.
I know he just got a new cat, so maybe he had to tend to the cat for a second. Congratulations on your kitty, Mr. Cow. Sean Purcell is your leader. Lap 26 of 125 here in the WWT Raceway 150 for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series. We are the All-American Sim Racing Network. This is the All-American Racing League. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we will be right back. Go anywhere.
Back to more racing action right after this. For your next marketing project, contact Rebellion Graphics, screen printing and embroidery for custom decals, signs, shirts, and more. With a standard turnaround time of 10 days, you can give your business or event a professional look in less than 2 weeks. You can give them a call at 804-318-0545. Open weekdays from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. Rebellion Graphics, custom screen printing, and so much more. A proud sponsor of the All-American Racing League, Capital Sign Company is your source for vehicle wraps, decals, banners, and a wide range of other printing services. From semi-trailers to the company van and everything in between, Capital Sign Company has you covered. Email Chris at capsigns.com for estimates or stop in at 5548 Northwest 2nd Street in Des Moines, Iowa. Capital Sign Company, we have you covered. Now back to trackside action with the Orr Lawncare Truck Racing Series of the All-American Racing League.
And we are back like we never left. Your leader is still Sean Purcell with Adam Angerstein in second, Christian Delgado in third. Rodney Uberpacker's in fourth. Cal Purcell has made his way up to fifth and now looking at fourth as he's running down this 5 machine of Rodney Uberpacker. Tyrone Yo is in sixth. Nathan Christensen is seventh. And Don Manning rounds out your top 8 in the field as the leaders are catching Don Manning to put him a second lap down and getting closer and closer to putting Nathan Christensen his first lap down after he was in a little contact that got him up into the wall early on. Gap between the leader and second place is still approximately 5.2 seconds. Not making much headway, but not losing much more either. I just wonder if Sean's kind of pacing the field now.
As we see him go around the 3 of Nathan Christensen right there to put Nathan 1 lap down. Now closing on the back of Donald Manning to try to put him a second lap down.
Angerstein has trimmed it down to 4.6 seconds, as you can see in your battle display over here, as the 00 is having a little bit of time getting around these lap trucks. I'm not sure that 92 wants to go another lap down.
No, I think that 92 is going to fight for everything he can right here. You never know. He could hope for a caution, but right now it's going to be... The caution was to waive be Nathan Christensen, the first truck 1 lap down.
Right, but that would reset the 92 to the back of the field, the first truck 1 lap down. If another caution were to fly. And I don't know how patient the 00 is going to be right here before he just moves the 92. Because as you can see, Adam has trimmed it down now to 4.6, 4.5. The 00 gets to the inside. Looks like he's going to go ahead and clear the 92 this time by. And Don didn't look like he wanted to give it up too easily. So he's trying to run it back and get that lap back.
Yeah, he fought for the best he could, but now it looks like Sean was able to get around him, kind of pull away easily there. Looks like the gap back to Adam Angerstein is back to about 5 seconds once again.
Yeah, and he did that in a quick and in a hurry. Once he cleared that 92, he was able to pull right back out again. Very fast 00 truck tonight. Kyle Purcell is turning the fastest laps on the track by just a little over his brother Llewellyn. But he's currently sitting back he's sitting back. I'm trying to see how far. My interval's really messed up on where Kyle is right now.
It shows on my end right now, Kyle is about 14 seconds or so back from Sean. Kyle is closing on Christian Delgado. He's now about 2 seconds back from Christian. That is for the P3 position.
Zero once again pulls it out to over 5.5 seconds over second place Adam Angerstein. Christian Delgado in third with Cal Purcell fourth. Rodney Uberpacker fifth. Tyrone Yo rounding out your lead lap trucks in sixth. Seventh, 1 lap down is Nathan Christensen. And Don Manning is eighth, 2 laps down at the moment. And that's your sounds of NASCAR truck racing. As we see the 16 just about get that wall there on exit. Top on board. The roll bar here with the 16 Kyle Purcell as he's trying to catch that 13 of Christian Delgado there. About 15 to 20 truck lengths in front of him. Approximately a little over a second half, second and 3/4. Oh, is coming to pit lane. 16 is down. He's on, at least on the access road to pit lane, so I'm assuming that's what he's doing here. And yes, he's brought her down to pit lane. He gets down to pit speed. Let's see how long these leaders stay out now. With Kyle pitting early. See how long they're willing to stay out here on tires as the leaders coming around now. Let's not pit this time by. No takers. Kyle Purcell's going to come off pit lane and be the fastest, the fastest truck on the racetrack until these other guys get some fresh tires, I would imagine. As you know, lap times have kind of ticked away a couple of seconds. As the 00, your leader is now on the access lane to pit road.
Yeah, looks like Sean's coming. Adam is staying out. Christian Delgado is now on the entry. And Rodney Uberpacker stays out as well.
So that's going to give Adam Angerstein those points for leading lap here. He's still on track. Adam continuing to stay out. Rodney Uberpacker's back on the lead lap here, he was always a lead lap. He's staying out as well. Both these drivers for Assault Motorsports. Interesting strategy for Assault. I believe Cal Purcell runs Assault in this series as well. Oh, as we see the 16 smash it off the wall. Fresh tires and some fresh damage. That's not a great combination there, but so it looks like Sean Purcell was able to get his pit stop done, and he was still on the lead lap. Just in front of our leader, Adam Angerstein in the 9. I mean, it's a very risky move. These guys staying out. They're running last time by 35.7, 35.8 to to Sean Purcell's 34.6. And I imagine Sean could turn a faster lap than that whenever he's not in traffic.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Personally, I like this move. If they get a... Looks like they're probably going to have to make at least another pit stop anyways. I kind of like the move to stay out here a little bit longer, so on that next cycle, maybe those fresher tires will help Adam at the end of this race. By the looks of it, it looks like we're probably going to have a green flag run right to the end, so that could play into his hands a little bit here.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It definitely makes it interesting as to what can happen here. Sean Purcell in fresh tires is 29 seconds back of the leader. So, there's a long ways before he's going to catch them. And then when they take tires, it could very well balance back out and like you say, in the favor of Ingerstein or Uberpacker. Now, the gap between Adam and Rodney is currently about 11 and a half seconds from 9 back to the 5 teammates here. But
and it could be that Adam may be on a one-stop strategy if he can make it that far.
don't go anywhere, folks. This one isn't over by a long way. We are on lap 48 of 125 here in the WWT Raceway 150. We know it says 125. We know it says 150. Because of the size of this track, that's how the math works. 150 miles, 125 lap track.
And now to split this race into one pit stop, so split it in half. Looks like Adam's going to have to make it to about lap 63, 64 on tires and fuel here to try to make it a one-stop show.
He's currently out on 49 laps, 50 laps here, the whole race.
It looks like Rodney Uberpacker's on that same strategy as well.
Adam's down. Adam is down pit lane.
All right, so Adam is coming. He's not going to split this. Let's see what Rodney Uberpacker does here.
Get it slowed down, 9 trick. There you go. Rodney's still out on track. This for example, for Adam, he's gonna have to pit again, but if he stretches it out another long stint, he's gonna have that much fresher tires on these guys who pitted that last cycle or that last, say, 20-25 lap run.
I think this run right here for Adam will tell the tale on the tire difference here. Kind of get a feel for what he has to do on that next stop. Looks like Adam's going to come back off of pit road about 30 seconds or so behind.
Your leader is Rodney Uberpacker, with Sean Purcell in second and Kyle Purcell back up to third. Christian Delgado is falling to fourth. Adam Angerstein fifth. Nathan Christensen sixth. Tyrone Yo seventh. Eighth and final position goes to Donald Manning. I believe is still one lap down along with Yo and Christian. The Uberpacker's still out there on those old tires. He currently has about 7.5 seconds over Sean Purcell. So Rodney's going to potentially lose quite a bit here, at least the first part of his green flag run.
Yeah, and
Once
we've
he
seen
gets tires.
we've seen Rodney do this in the past, where he tries to split some of these races in half. Can't remember which race it was, but there was one race he almost pulled it off there with that type of a strategy. So, but it looks like that's what the strategy is for Rodney at the moment.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a tough. I don't know how much fuel they have. He is losing a lot of time, but he's going to take away that need for an additional pit stop later on in the race if he can make it to halfway. We are clean and green thus far, folks. 56 laps of 125 in the books at the WWT Raceway 150 for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series, part of the All-American Racing League. It's been there's been no real incidents to speak of too much. I mean, did have a one short incident or a small incident earlier. No caution was out. The 92 kind of spun it down into the grass on the inside, and a little bit later we had an issue with the 13. Kind of got out into the 3. He got up and pancake the ball. Again, all trucks were able to keep going forward, so there was no caution there either. Otherwise, clean green and stretching out these laps, or these the stretching out the time on the track, positioning on the track. Right now, Sean Purcell is in a pretty good spot, sitting 12.5 seconds ahead of his brother Kyle Purcell. Rodney Uberpacker is just 3 seconds ahead of Sean, but Rodney has not yet pitted. Again, we believe that, as David was saying, that Rodney may be on that one-stop strategy. And I think, Dave, you're right, because he goes another 5 laps, he's right there. He's right there in the race. Oh, it looks like he may be bringing it down earlier than that. Did not make it to halfway, Dave.
Yeah, so that'll hand the lead back over to Sean Purcell. The time I'm kind of curious and I'm watching is the time difference between Adam Angerstein sitting in 5th and our leader Sean Purcell. And right now, not too much of a difference. It looks like Adam's only been able to shave about a second or so off of that time back from Sean Purcell. So maybe the tires there didn't really mean a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, pit lap. Yeah, it looks like Sean Purcell was on lap 42. We saw Adam lap 50, so they had 8 laps difference on tires there. And like you say, it doesn't appear to be too much on track now. We don't really know, how much Adam's pushing it. We don't know how much Sean's pushing it at this point. So, we can only speak to what we're really seeing here. And if we know Adam's pushing it.
Yeah, because that last time by, there's about a 10th quicker for Adam Angerstein.
Yeah, they ran identical lap times, the leader and Adam, last time around. Here's the battle heating up. It's the 13 of Christian Delgado chasing down Kyle Purcell to take over that second position. see the 3 of Nathan Christensen dive down pit lane. Coming down to get some service on that truck, maybe get that quick repair, get the damage straightened up there so you can turn a little bit faster lap times. The 00 is cut to the back of the 92, chasing down the 92, try to put him another lap down, third lap down. Kyle Purcell currently 13 seconds behind brother Sean. Followed about a second by Christian Delgado. Another 4 seconds back to Adam Ingerstein behind that. Last time by, the top 3 ran almost identical lap times at 35, 36, 33. Very quick. Adam ran a 35 flat, being the fastest truck on the track last time by.
Yeah, right now Adam's the fastest truck on the racetrack, but he is, let's see, over 17 seconds back.
Once again, the last time by, still fastest truck on the track, Adam Ingerstein. He's going to gain a little there, but a tenth at a time is going to take a while to do it. As we'll see this time by, leader comes by at a 35.21. To Adams, 35.13. So Adam beat him by almost a tenth again. Adams not quite the fastest on the track anymore, because that would be riding the Uber Packer. But has quite a bit fresher tires, 8 laps fresher than Adams at this point.
Yeah, Adam is really cutting the deficit here on Kyle and Christian as well for the spot.
Yeah, as that's down to, what, 3 seconds now. Adams behind Christian Delgado. You're right, Dave. He's cutting that down a tenth every corner. Tenth and a half, maybe. So we watch this battle. I noticed Kyle Purcell doing something that I haven't seen a whole lot of. There's that opening in the wall on the backstretch here. And when that 13 was behind him, I noticed Kyle go up into that opening a little bit, almost as if to try to get the 13 to follow him up there, and then cut back out of it. Let's see if he does it this time. No, he did not. So I've seen him do that a couple of times, and I wasn't sure until this last time it looked to be intentional. Something that he was trying to do to maybe shake that 13 or get the 13 out of his own line, out of his line. Basically get the 13 to not judge it right and hit that wall.
Yeah, I saw that too. Not sure what the intent was, but he definitely kind of went up into that opening and then came right back down.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Kyle knows as well as anybody, if you're driving behind another driver and they run into the wall, you'll tend to run into that wall too. So by seeing him go up there, he could cause the driver behind him just to automatically roll up in there too, and then not realize that, oh wait, he pulled back out of it. Not saying that was the intent, but sounds good. Sounds good on TV. And Sean Purcell is still out to a 13.8 second lead over this battle for second place between Kyle Purcell and Christian Delgado. Adam Ingerstein is closing in just 2.5 seconds back. He's almost up on these guys. If they get side by side again, Adam's going to be part of this battle, Dave.
Yeah, Adam now is down to about 2 seconds behind Christian Delgado. So he's definitely making some ground. He's consistently running 3 to 4 tenths quicker than everyone in front of him. So definitely the fastest truck at the moment.
The battle's heating up for the second position. Christian Delgado once again right to the back bumper of that 16. Looked like it down the straightaway. Not so much by the time they made it to the turn, but we ride on board here with Christian Delgado. He chases down the Nemofila 16 Toyota of Kyle Purcell. And I'm probably butchered that name, as the 16 gets very loose and down on the inside. 15 gets a great run. Now he's going to get moved to the inside of the 16. See if we can boot this pass on exit. 16 drives it down deep on the outside. Side by side as they exit. 16 will have the momentum to pull away again. Meanwhile, Adam Angerstein's within a second and a half of this battle. So I'm sure he's rooting for him. Keep doing it. Keep going at him.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam's kind of sneaking right up in here with these front three.
We're over halfway, folks. We're lap 74 of 125. Coming to 50 to go. The WWT Raceway 150 for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series. Purcell and Purcell still at the front. Sean Purcell, your leader. Kyle Purcell 15 seconds back in second. Battling off the 13 of Christian Delgado for that position. Adam Angerstein trying to get in the picture to try to battle him out for that. Behind him for fifth is Rodney Uberpacker. Tyrone Yo is in sixth. First truck one lap down. Nathan Christensen is seventh, and Don Manning runs out the field. All trucks are still in this race. We started with 8. We still got 8, Dave.
Yeah, watching this battle here with the second and third place trucks, but I can't help to keep an eye on Adam Angerstein coming up now. Got to do about a half a second back.
We'll see how fast he can get around this 2 truck to keep himself in it. Tyrone slips up the track just a little bit. Adam kind of needed some space up there. Caught him at a very bad spot. They head down here into turn 1. Adam Angerstein still slowly but surely gaining on that there. Wow, he made up a lot of time right there, Dave. Getting into 1. He maintain that momentum off, and he does. Really close that gap. The battle is on for second position here. Kyle Purcell has it, Christian Delgado, and Adam Angerstein won it. Fastest truck last time by would have been the Rodney Uberpacker, but then you have Sean Purcell with the 35-38, the fastest of these lead 4. The 13 closes right to the back bumper of the 16. Runs a little bit of higher line. And then arcs it down to the bottom onto the rumble strips as Adam takes just the opposite line, keeping that green hair on his nose. Gains on the 13. 13 loses a little bit with that rumble strip to the 16 and the 9. 16, I believe, is on pit lane.
Kyle is on pit road. And I think if you're these guys right here, Delgado, Angerstein, I think you want to be coming soon. If Sean Purcell comes down, which I think he will the next lap or two, I think this is the time where you definitely follow the lead. You've got to hit pit road as soon as they do.
I hope to make up as much time as you can getting onto pit lane. Go down that access road. Cal was 80 lap 80 when he pitted, leaving 45 laps to go. This next stint for him will be his longest of the race. For that 16. Your leader, Sean Purcell, still on track. Lap 81 to 125. Battle's heating up between the 9 of Angerstein and the 13 in Delgado. So Adam gets a really good run. They take two completely different lines through 3 and 4. And then right in the tire tracks through 1 and 2 for the most part. I believe if Adam does what he did last time through 3 and 4, he'll be able to get alongside Delgado, and the battle will be on for that position. No, the 13 goes up and takes that line away. Some good defensive driving by the 13. 13 was able to take that line away from the 9 that the 9 had run. 9 little slick one entry. That time by as the 16 is lap truck. Oh, comes up and makes contact with his teammate in the 9. And the 9 closes to the back of the 13, looking to the inside. Adam Angerstein's to the inside of the 13. He's going to make that pass. He's clear.
That's a move Adam to P2. Looks like Sean is hitting the access road. He's coming to pit road now.
Your leader coming to pit lane. How long will Adam stay out there? He's currently 17.6 seconds behind this your leader. It won't be for long. Christian Delgado is now coming to pit lane.
Yeah, like I said, I think to have a chance right here, you're going to have to hit pit road in the next lap or two. I don't think you can afford to stay out as long as he did that last stint.
I mean, either that or he'll have to stay out even longer because he's going to need Sean to really get some laps on his tires in order for that speed difference to matter.
Yeah, because we saw that last one. I think what was the difference? About 8 laps. Didn't really make a big difference. Maybe a tenth or two on the speeds.
Right. It wasn't enough he could make up the time. He lost while on these older tires. You know, Cal Purcell came down and had an amazing pit lane time. 44.97 total time on pit lane. That is over a second ahead of the next best. Well, I take that back. Christian Delgado had a really good one too. Well, yeah, 45.50. And then 46 flat for Sean Purcell. Delgado's team getting it done with a 14.25 pit stop. Cal Purcell's 14.8. Kyle must have just got a better entry into that pit lane or kept those speeds up higher down the pit road itself. Great times nonetheless for those drivers. It's a 0-0. In second position, he's 22 seconds behind Adam Angerstein, who has not yet come to pit road. When will Adam pit, folks? Will his strategy work out? Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Back to more racing action right after this. This race sponsored in part by Graham Collision, professional automotive collision repair specialist. Visit either of their Iowa locations in Waukee and Urbandale for your collision repair and vehicle body work. Like them on Facebook or visit grahamcollision.com. Graham Collision, unparalleled support, unbeatable assistance. For the best selection of quarter midget parts online, look no further than FMI Racing. FMI Racing, helping racing enthusiasts everywhere achieve new levels of performance and quality in their vehicles with parts and gear. Give them a call at 770-720-1003 or visit fmiracing.com. 2092 Harmony Drive, Canton, Georgia. FMI Racing. Now back to trackside action with the Orr Lawncare Truck Racing Series of the All-American Racing League.
All right. Adam Engerstein is still your leader. Oh, as he's sideways in front of the 13. The 13 gets a little sideways. Good time to get back from commercial break. Wow, that was close. Both drivers save it. That was your leader in your 5th place truck. Obviously, at 13's wanting to get that lap back. He's not going to get it done. Sometimes you want to caution, but you never want to be the caution.
Coming to about 35 to go. It's going to be interesting to see how much longer Adam stays out. Just losing so much time every single lap.
Yeah, Rodney's out on the
Adam
same...
is coming now.
Oh, yes. So Rodney's on the same kind of pit strategy. Maybe he stays out a little bit longer. Rodney's currently sitting in the 3rd position, about 5, almost 6 seconds behind Sean Purcell. Unless Purcell has a mistake here, I don't know that anyone catches him, Dave.
Adam kind of made a mistake there. Coming to pit road, he had to lock him up. Hopefully he got it slowed down in time and not being served. You see Sean Purcell just now going by Adam to take over that lead.
Nathan Christensen is on pit lane and down and into his pit box. Adam Engerstein's pulling out of his pit box. Sean Purcell is once again your leader by 7 seconds now over Rodney Huberpecker. It's 9 seconds back to Kyle Purcell. Christian Delgado is in 4th. Adam Engerstein currently in 5th as he rolls off pit lane. But the leader's coming to put Adam a lap down. They're on the same straightaway. Yeah, that's staying out may have hurt him because I don't know that these guys have to come to pit lane again. I think we saw somebody run 50-some laps, so they can definitely make it the rest of the way on fuel.
Yeah, I mean, right now the only thing that could save, Adam Engerstein is probably if a caution gets thrown, which the way this race has gone, I don't see that happening. So right now he's almost 30.5 seconds behind Sean Purcell now.
Kind of painted himself into a little box there, but you never know how it's going to work out with these races, whether they're going to stay green. You can't do the same thing that the leader does if the leader's faster. Or has some tremendous lead, because you're never going to catch him that way. So you have to give it a shot, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you look like a champion and the king if it works. When it doesn't, then it was just something we tried and put in the notebook for next time. We are on lap 96. of 125 in the WWT Raceway 150 for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series, part of the All-American Racing League. We run a B-Class series for the Blues Race Design Series on Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. on these same two channels on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook.com/All-American Racing League, YouTube.com/All-American Racing League. Be sure to tune in for those as well. Click the notify button, follow, all that good stuff, so that you know each and every time we go live. If you're interested in checking out our Cup Series races, those happen over on the Sim Racing Media on YouTube. Those happen Tuesday night at 8:30. We are going next Tuesday. We will be at Dover. That should be a very exciting race for our 25 car field that we have there. Kyle Purcell's 10.7 seconds back of his brother Sean Purcell. Trying to find some speed to make up that gap. These Purcell brothers started 1-2 on the field tonight, folks. Just reverse order. Kyle Purcell ended up at the pole, with Sean Purcell in second. So they've effectively switched positions at this point in the race. The lap car, Tyrone Yo, trying to work around to the inside of the 16. Oh, as we see look at the 9 Toyota bounced off the wall back there. Working to the outside of the lap truck of Don Manning in that 92. Takes that track position away. We have 5 trucks left on the lead lap here. We have Sean Purcell, Kyle Purcell, Rodney Uberpacker, Christian Delgado, and Adam Angerstein. 2 laps down, we have Tyrone Yo. 3 laps, Nathan Christensen, and 3 laps is Donald Manning to round out your top 8. No real close battles. No battles for position on track at the moment. Still have this deal with Tyrone Yo kind of hounding the 16 and say, hey, I'm ready to get up here past you and get my lap back. But, he's got 12 more seconds to get to Sean Purcell to actually get the lap back. So, I'm not sure Tyrone's going to push it too much here.
Yeah, and I'm kind of watching Christian Delgado right now. He's just a tick quicker than some of these trucks in front of him. back there in P4. So he's trying to work his way up here to grab a podium finish.
Yeah, and he's right to the back, getting to the back of the 5 now, as you were saying. If he passes this 5, it could be another podium finish for this 13. This is now trying to peek it a little to the inside of the 5, just getting the 5 to kind of watch his mirrors. And now he's going to dive down to the inside, try to complete this pass. Off the 4, can't do it. Momentum's going to win out. As the 5 gets a good run on the outside, 13 falls back in line. They head down to turn 1. Looks to the inside once again. Oh, as the 5 just pancakes the wall. 13 is clear.
Yeah, a little bit of a gift given to the 13 right there. That's going to allow him to get by and try to run down Kyle Purcell. At the moment, he's still 6 seconds behind Kyle.
Yeah, with 20 to go, he's going to really have to turn it up to get that position, get that second position away from Kyle, unless Kyle has some kind of issue here. Kyle is closed in on or no, I'm sorry, he's still 13.2 seconds. Sean's pulling away from Kyle. Kyle's holding the spot. That's still that 6-second lead over Christian Delgado. Tyrone Yo hasn't gone anywhere though.
No, Tyrone's still hounding the back bumper of that 16 truck. I think like you said, I think he is 4, 5, 6, 2 laps down. Is Tyrone Yo?
Yeah, and I don't see Tyrone pushing it. Like I say, he might be riding there, which would make the 16 a little uncomfortable over lap after lap. But I don't really see him, as fast as his truck seems to be to catch back up to him, I don't see him going over there and even really trying to pull alongside the 16. Just kind of rolling there behind him. Out front, that bluey machine. It's a bluey red. It's a red bluey machine, but it's a bluey machine of Sean Purcell and the 00. I believe is this Dominion Motorsports entry?
Yeah, I believe so.
I know one of the owners was in the booth with us here. I didn't know if he was still around. Tell us if this was a spinoff team from their truck series or if this is an actual Dominion machine. But nonetheless, he runs Dominion Motorsports and Cup in the 00 as well. Or the 04 and 1 series. I don't know.
Yeah, Sean Purcell is for Dominion.
Yeah.
Sean Purcell, Christian Delgado are both teammates here in Dominion Motorsports.
Okay. So with that 13 sitting in third, that'd be a good night for Dominion. Christian seems to have now pulled away from the 5 enough to solidify that position. Is almost 3.5, almost 4 seconds up over the 5. We have 15 laps to go in the WWT Raceway 150, the Orr Lawncare Truck Series, part of the All-American Racing League. Sean Purcell is your leader with Kyle Purcell in second, Christian Delgado third. Fourth is Rodney Uberpacker with Adam Engelstein rounding out your top 5. Caution free thus far, folks. 14 to go. Rodney Uberpacker's back on pit lane. Christian Delgado has shaved a second off that time. Not sure he has time to get there, though, Dave. He's still 5 seconds behind Kyle Purcell for that second position.
No, I think the only way Delgado will get there is if Kyle makes a mistake. So far, so good for all these drivers. Like I said, coming to 12 to go this time back.
Ten laps to go for the 00. 12.5 miles to win the WWT Raceway 150 here for the Orr Lawncare Truck Series. 00 of Sean Purcell is your leader. Kyle Purcell's almost 15 seconds behind. Sean is running away with this one.
Yeah, pretty much ever since Kyle Purcell had his issue early on, Sean has just kind of run away with this one here tonight. Green flag so far from start, hopefully till finish. We'll see how this plays out. Never know what's going to happen, but so far been green the whole way.
If you're Sean, you want it to stay green. If you're everybody else, you wouldn't mind seeing a debris caution.
No, absolutely. Everybody behind. Pretty sure everyone on this track except for Sean Purcell is praying for a caution right now.
With 8 laps to go, don't know that they're going to get it. It's been a very clean race. Just a few trucks out here tonight, but still out here running fast laps and trying to put on a show.
Yeah, last time by the entire top 4 pretty much ran identical lap times.
Yeah, and they're spaced out quite a bit. From the 13 to the Kyle Purcell is 4.7 seconds. And then from the 13 back to Adam Egerstein, 6.2 seconds. Sean Purcell's just in a league of his own. He's way out there. I think he's in another state now. I think if you look at on your screen here, as you see the Gateway Arch, I believe that's about where Sean Purcell in the 00 is right now. He's already done with this race and left the track. He's on rails.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think Sean's just getting a head start on the rest of the field to get to the next race down in Richmond, I think is what he's doing.
Oh, Richmond. I'm going to Richmond.
Yes, I will see you there, buddy.
With virtually and physically, folks. Virtually and physically. Five laps to go. Coming to 4 to go for Sean Purcell. Keep in mind, this is your current points leader, Sean Purcell. So this is gonna be a good day for him overall. He enjoys a six point lead over both Travis Rodriguez and Christian Delgado. And Travis is gonna plummet this week, I believe, unless he had a drop or a drop race. This is his first drop. I'm trying to see. Yeah, he's made it the first 3 starts and just missed this one. So he'll probably take this one as a drop week. So it may not hurt him too bad, except for Sean Purcell was winning this one, which will be his second win on the season, as he won in Daytona here as well. Come down to 2 to go next time by. Two to go for Sean Purcell. Can he get it done? I believe he can, Dave. 16 seconds ahead of his brother here, Kyle Purcell, in the 16. Christian Delgado, another 5 seconds back, 13 machine.
Sean Purcell now working his way through turns 3 and 4, coming to the white flag this time by. One more lap to go.
Let's ride along with him, folks, as we go on this last lap journey with him. Maybe. Say it that I can't do it. One more time through 3 and 4 here. He will make his way to the exits 4, makes his way to the start-finish line. Your winner, the 00, Sean Purcell for Dominion Motorsports. Battle now for Kyle Purcell. He's coming through 3 and 4 now. Fireworks are in the air, as you see him there in the turn 3 for Sean Purcell. Kyle Purcell is second. Christian Delgado will come home in third. Adam Ingerstein fourth. Fifth, Rodney Uberpacker. Sixth is Tyrone Yo. Seventh, Nathan Christensen. And eighth, Don Manning. Still on the gyro cam here with the 00s. He's going to do some celebrating. Burn him down. And maybe get a little piece of that wall there. Time to burn him, really burn him down now. Oh, I was going to say smoke show, but it just didn't make any smoke, Dave. He blew that motor up. 13 comes over to congratulate him. Christian brings in third position. Can we get Christian Delgado in the booth here?
Yeah, we'll see if we can grab Christian in here. Christian, Dave and Dave in the booth. You got us?
I got you guys.
Hey, good race for you. Green from start to finish. Good race overall. Little ups and downs with the green flag pit stops. Walk us through your night a little bit here. And I know you're on, race 3 for the night?
Yeah, this is race 3 for tonight. We did Xfinity at Kentucky, Cup cars at Kentucky, and then we got this. But yeah, it was really good. I came in here with really no practice besides my 2 quali laps. And I'd ran here before in another league, and I thought it was pretty fun. But besides that, I had no practice, so kind of learned as I gone. It was until like halfway through the race I realized people are actually downshifting in the 1 and 2, and I was like, holy shit, I gained like probably 0.3 seconds every lap. But besides that, had some good green flag pit stops. Just maybe if I had a little bit more practice, which is on me, could have maybe competed with Kyle and Sean. But we'll take a podium. Great points day for us. Yeah.
Yeah, Christian. So yeah, great run, great P3, another podium. So that's always good. Your second in points coming in here. Sean was the points leader, so I believe he'll retain that. But with these consecutive podiums that you're bringing in here, man, I know you missed one race this season, but with the drop week, that won't cost you anything. And that, and you have a win already, obviously, so you're going to be locked into the playoffs. But my question is, early in the race, there was an incident between you and the three. Can you kind of tell us what you saw there?
Yeah. Like I said, I was just still trying to learn how to handle the car and stuff. And Nathan kind of pinched me a little bit more than I anticipated. And I tried locking up the brakes, and when I hit the brakes, the car quit turning. I got into him. I tried to apologize to him, but I think he's been deafened, and he was deafened in the VC. So I asked race control to try to express my condolences, because I do not like tearing up cars. Like, one of the worst things I hate doing is ruining someone else's race just because of my own lack of skill. But yeah, I just kind of overjudged the corner. He was trying to be a little bit defensive, and just tagged him on accident.
That happens. That's all a part of racing, buddy. Well, congratulations, and we'll send you back to celebrate with your team and folks. Did you have anyone else you needed to shout out?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll shout out Chad Snyder, Team Motor Dominion, putting me in the truck again. Give me an opportunity to do my thing here in the trucks. I think one of my more favorite cars in the sim. Shout out my sponsors, Bully Dog Coffee Company, Track Racer, Butt Kicker, JJ's Paint Shop, and then the folks over at twitch.tv/ChristianBoss13. They always love these consistent finishes, At the end of the day, especially in this league, they expect at least the top 4. So love to see it here. And then I got to shout you guys out. You guys doing the broadcast. You guys don't have to do it, but we do appreciate it. And I think it really does incentivize us to work hard. And then got to shout out to the admins and everybody that runs this league. You guys do the best you can with the little team we have. And I really do enjoy it here.
Very good, man. We're glad to have you here. And again, we'll send you back to celebrate with your team. And congrats again.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that was Christian Delgado. We're going to get Kyle Purcell, who finished second. We can get Kyle in here.
Kyle, Dave in the booth. You got us?
I do.
All right, man.
Kyle.
Do you have a kitty? Do you have a kitty cat name reveal for us?
Well, no. I did tell the board if they let me come back and win my rightfully deserved win. Joking, by the way. If they let me come back and win, if Sean let me get back by him, then I would keep it as fruit snacks. But he did not. So that is to be determined.
To be determined. Okay, Dave, with your question. I'm sorry.
I got to ask what happened at the start of the race, Kyle.
So speaking of a cat,
It
got up. I put a heated blanket on the couch to try to keep it there. But very shortly after starting the race, she jumped up on the desk, went behind, and then I stopped. I was paying attention to the race, and I knew she was a little bit in front of the screen. She must have stepped on my ignition, because I was like, "Oh, my pedals." She must have grabbed my pedal cable. So I looked down while I was on the straight coasting. Looked down to see if my pedals were unplugged. They looked fine. Then I look up, and my pedal inputs are still going. And then I realized my truck was off, but it cost me like 16 seconds. And so I tried a couple aggressive undercuts on the pit stops that cut into the lead, but it was never going to happen. I was never going to be able to recover 16 seconds. I mean, I knew I was the fastest truck out there. Sean was really close, but there's no comeback from a 16-second handicap with Sean being like 99.5% of the way to my speed anyway. So, I was a 10th faster than him for most of the laps that we turned, it felt like. But
yeah, and speaking of that, your best laps were you ran a 33.93, he ran a 33.98. So you're right. You guys were definitely close on speeds tonight for sure.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm just glad I was able to end up with a second place after that, because, man, that was brutal. Because all I hear is, my engine turns off, and then one of my albums on my wall falls off the wall, and I'm like, "What did you do, Cat?" She just jumped, and then she just jumped out. And then I was battling Tyrone later. He was a couple laps down, but he was on fresher tires, so Tyrone and I were near each other later, and the Cat's blocking half the screen doing that too for like 10 laps. I'm like, I might have to take you back if you keep this up.
Yep. Some catnip and another room for Tuesday.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't have the heart to like sequester her away. I mean, yeah, it's just unfortunate because this is one of my best tracks on the service, and flat ovals are my thing. And to have the speed I did, get the pole, and then have it all fall apart so early, especially, it's tough. But that's part of owning a pet, I guess.
Yeah, man. Well, congrats on getting it back up to P2. And anyone you want to thank, shout out, yell to.
Shout out to Nemaphila for keeping me focused during the trying times tonight while I was listening to their music and sporting their logo. And shout out to Rodney and Adam, my teammates, for keeping me focused enough to finish the race at least. Always good to race with those guys as usual.
Well, right on, man. Well, congrats, and we'll go ahead and send you back to celebrate with those guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Take care. That was your second place driver, Cal Purcell. Now for his brother, Sean Purcell, and your winner, Sean Purcell, the 00.
Hey, Sean, Dave, and Dave in the booth. You got us?
I got you.
Hey, man, great run tonight. I think you got to talk your brother into maybe adopting a new cat every week. It might play into your favor.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely faster than me, at least in the first 20 laps of a run, and then that whole first run he was faster. But yeah, it sure helps when the cat turns off the car on him. So first of all, shout out to Fruit Snacks the cat.
Yeah, so a great run. Walk us through your race a little bit. Kind of uneventful for the most part. Green from start to finish, but another great solid run. Came in as the point leader, and we'll leave as the point leader.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good going flag to flag without cautions. Usually you get some kind of silly caution near the end, so I was just kind of holding my breath, waiting for it. Luckily, it never came, but Kyle and I were battling it out the first couple laps, trying to take that lead, and he won that battle, but luckily his cat won me the war, and I was able to just drive away, and we had opened such a huge gap. It's like there was really nothing going on the rest of the race, just had to not mess up too severely and tick off laps, and not make dumb mistakes on pit stops. Luckily, with such a big lead, I could pit a little bit later and really cut it into thirds and go nice and slow on the access road and slow into my box. And just I'd rather go a little bit slower, lose a second, than make a mistake and lose 10 seconds.
Absolutely, Sean, and that you didn't do. You ran consistent laps all race long, but enough about all that. So between me and you, what did you pay the cat to do that?
I don't know. I've never been a huge cat person, but I've come around on him a bit, and I've never met a cat that didn't love me. So I don't know. I just shout out to the cat, shout out Christian, being my teammate here, Dominion Motorsports, Johnny May and Chad Snyder put me in the truck. Obviously, Lou Malnati, since it's an Illinois race, had to get the best pizza in Illinois, probably in the country, honestly. So, just shout out everybody involved, especially the cat. Special shout out to the cat.
Well, hey, man, congratulations again on the victory tonight. This is your second victory of the season. The points leader just going to keep racking them up until the playoffs.
Yeah, it's all about them bonus points.
Absolutely, man. Well, congrats. We'll go ahead and send you back and wrap this thing up.
Yeah, thank you. You guys have a good one.
Yep, take care. There you go, folks. You heard from your race champion, winner tonight, Sean Purcell, as we bring up the full field rundown for you. Maybe. There we go. Your winner, Sean Purcell. In second place, we had Kyle Purcell. Christian Delgado was third. Adam Ingerstein is fourth.
Fifth is going to go to Rodney Uberpacker. Sixth to Tyrone Yo Jr. Seventh to Nathan Christensen. And eighth to Don Manning.
So, Dave, where are we headed to next week?
Looks like we are headed to Richmond.
Richmond, we know everyone has Richmond, so maybe we'll get a little more participation if that was the cause. Again, we don't know if it had to do with NFL football or not. But it's not next week. It's the week after, isn't it? Because next week we are off on Sunday. Is that correct?
Let's see.
Isn't there something going on that day?
Next race is February 5th at Richmond.
Oh, so I guess that is next week. So I'll just shut up now and move on. So yes, Richmond next week. Tune in at the same two channels, same time, 8 p.m. over here on the All American Sim Racing Network for the All American Racing League. This was the Orr Lawncare Truck Series. This was the WWT Raceway 150 from Worldwide Technology Raceway. Dave and Dave in the booth. Everyone at home, enjoy this view as we are getting ready to back up out of here. I'll find you a view to look at. Or I won't. So there's the... Nope. I guess we don't get those. So sorry, folks. Beautiful view of the racetrack, and have a good night.